Welcome back to the Wafflehouse in Marquette. Hopefully with Roll20 working tonight.
Fingers crossed.
A resume from last week.
Yes, last time on Wafflehouse, they discover they're travelling with the wealthiest person on the mortal plane. Lewin tries to dispose of his diamond dust like it's cocaine amongst the party. They enjoy a fabulous yet weird breakfast and a fruitful bartering session as they stop for more spell components that Lewin can convert to diamond dust, all funded by Daddy JC. They finally attempt to get to Marquette, however teleportation really isn't their strong point, and so after many attempts of bumbling past near-death experiences, they finally make it to someone's private back garden. After being kicked out, they wander the city looking for a place to stay and ready themselves for their reverse thieving. And that's all I can remember.
Okay, you got some lovely tobacco. And you are in Marquette. You went into the genie's lamp. Get him back again. You've gone into the genie's lamp. And Ogilvy is there. Salam, my friends. Welcome to the genie's lamp. It's very nice to see you. Please have a seat. And you can see a man behind the bar who is not the dark complexion of Marquette, but could somebody make a investigational perception roll for me, please?
I can't. Okay.
Well, Stitch is in there already.
Oh, yeah. You get a roll.
So Stitch has already done it. So Stitch, you in your travels, you have seen people from across tal'dorei, but you have also seen people from across the sea, and he seems to be somebody from the Menagerie Coast. He has the slight lilt, and you can see he has the features of somebody who lives by the sea, and you think probably somebody from the west coast of Wildmount.
Yeah, I'd relay that back to whoever stood next to me. She's done a little bit of travelling, being part of a nomadic tribe.
Oh,
Wildmount's a long way away from here. How did he come by Marquette?
God, yes, my friend, it is a long way from here. It is a long story, but please sit. I will get you something to eat. Would you like something to drink? We have goat's milk for the little girl, and we have wine from the gardens of the most beneficent German Saord, the hand of Ankerel. And we also have some special import whiskey with an E, which is a new delicacy I hear in Imon. It has become a new thing, and I have imported it to Ankerel.
There's no taste like home.
Could we have a bottle of the house special on the tab of this JC here, please?
Oh, do not do tab. You need to put money up, and I will do.
Oh, not a problem. JC, if you could pay the man, please.
I've still got to be able to, give the money back to our previous selves. I can't keep ditching too much money.
Oh, yes, but we know that you have plenty left over after that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings out a pitcher full of red wine, which is a very fruity taste to it. And would you like something to eat in my humble abode? We have flatbread with hummus, and we have my famous tagine.
Oh, I would very much like the tagine.
Two, please.
A very good choice.
Yep.
And he brings out bowls. There's flatbreads, there's hummus, and you see this bowl is served, and in it you can see various beans, and there's fruits. Seems at odds with the savoury, and there's a juxtaposition of sweet and savoury, just a hint of spice, and it's actually quite nice.
This is quite nice.
Quite nice. My tagine is famous in Anchorel. It is the best. I assume that's when you come to the Genie's Lamp.
Oh yes, you came very highly recommended.
Ah, good. That's it, good.
Do you mind if I open up my pipe? Brilliant! And then Lewin's going to reach into his bag and pull out the full sheesh set and just plonk it on the center of the table.
Ah, your sheesh. That's very good. Maybe just open the windows.
I guess I'd probably be asking Dak, like, we're looking. Is this where we're looking for accommodation, or are we looking somewhere closer?
And a couple of other people will wander in, and they get something to eat and drink, and he goes to serve the others.
I think we'll use this as our sort of base of operations, if you will.
If there's room, we probably need to ask.
Yes.
And he has room for the night. One of the patrons has come in, tries a glass of whiskey, and his eyes go slightly skewed. They roll back on themselves, and he falls flat on the table in front of him. Dear, he cannot take his whiskey. Not good.
In my observation, outside of some of the dwarven distillers, most people can't. That's why you have the small glasses.
Ah, but here comes one of my own favourite. He's a regular here. He's when he has money, he will drink a lot. And you see a man coming in, wearing a white desert robes, unshaven, piercing blue eyes, slight yellow tint to his eyes. JC, you recognise Akbar the Wanderer.
Oh. I'll use a telepathic thing to the others and say, that's Akbar, the Wanderer. Wasn't it he who we found?
That led us to, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If Lewin can Lewin try and exhale a large amount of smoke to slightly obscure the booth we're sitting in?
You can do so.
And
make a performance roll for me, please.
I was going to say, what I was going to do to add to the effect is, while I'm doing that, I'm just going to cast Major Image to really just fill this area with smoke.
I was about to say I could always do the same, yeah.
So not a problem. So basically, the smoke really starts to fill up the space, and Akbar, oh, is it terrible? What is that horrible smell? God, somebody's been taking tobacco from Mehmet. He said stuff stinks. Ogilvy, I have some monies, please. Some of your best wine. And he gets given a pitcher of wine, and silver coins are passed across. He takes the wine and just goes to the corner and just starts to drink it.
That's fine. Lewin is just going to keep up this illusion of this smoke cloud around the party, so no one's sort of features can be obviously seen.
And it's a very good way of keeping people away, and even the flies seem to take a dislike to it and buzz away.
I mean, it's a very potent smell. It smells like the inside of a tobacco shop. And Ogilvy comes on. Your tobacco is earthy. May I ask you that you reduce it somewhat, because some of my patrons are looking a little bit green around the gills. Oh yes, of course. One moment, and then Lewin is just going to gradually just bring in the smoke cloud to sort of just sit over the booth like a noir film.
Which is very impressive. He goes back and he serves others. Akbar goes to ask for some more wine. He has no coin, and so he is escorted out, mumbling on his breath. You can see who has medicine skills. Dak.
I do.
Okay, but those who have medicine skills see that there's a yellow tinge to his eyes and a sallowness to his skin.
He's got jaundice.
He's
drank too much, yeah.
If you remember,
looks like he
Akbar
enjoys his
the
wine a
Wanderer
bit too much.
was an alcoholic, if you remember.
Yes, very much so.
but he did know how to get there.
He didn't know how to get there.
Eventually.
Yes, probably shouldn't be seen by people we're going to potentially interact with in the past and the future. Toast.
But honestly, the easiest solution here for him would just still give him the wine, but just water it down. I mean, he's hardly going to notice if he's an alcoholic.
So he leaves, and your food is served, and if you wish to have more to drink, you can do so. It is later in the day. The heat is still in here. There is a Waller out the front who is sitting there cross-legged, and he is fanning pulling a fan, just moving the air slightly. Strangely, the major image fog is not moving at all. And the sun sets in Marquette. The spices are strange and exotic on your nostrils. The heat of the day dissipates and the blackness of the night descends rapidly. And the coolness of the desert night gives a welcome relief from the heat of the day. That's quite poetic, isn't it? I hope you're impressed with that.
Oh, yes.
I feel like I'm
Yes,
there.
give yourself an inspiration die.
Thank you very much.
Well, no, leader, after you.
No, I was just going to remind everyone of the two primary pieces of outstanding business that we must take care of is the reverse heist, and then we need to make sure the ring gets into the right hands so that it ends up in our possession, preferably in that order.
Well, I'm not so sure about the reverse heist, but the ring, with my new temporal abilities, I could plant inside the shop of that quite charming man manning the stalls.
Well,
Good
I think
idea.
the easiest way to do the reverse thieving, I know myself. I do go after anything shiny. So perhaps if we were to find an alleyway or something of that ilk near where I will be passing, and if we leave a trail of gold coins, I will separate from the group and pick them up, and then we can disguise the other 20,000 as a bale of hay or something behind major image that I can find that I'll scoop up into bag of holding, and then just before I get back to the group, modify the memory so I then don't remember it happened, because as I said, I don't remember finding this gold other than, oh, look at that, it just appears in the bag of holding.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
I could definitely do that.
I've got a potential solution for the ring.
Oh?
So the guy that you're wanting to take this off won't recognise JC or me right now.
No.
And he was selling jewellery, is that right?
Yeah, he was telling medals and jewellery and trinkets and things, yeah.
So, how about a little bit of a... JC's really good with his hands, well, I'll distract him a little bit, a bit of like a little bit of a switcheroo. We buy a ring somewhere else, and we can just plant that ring in his stock. And, like, swap the rings around. So I buy something, and while you're doing that, JC swaps the ring that we buy somewhere else that looks similar.
I mean, I think we could probably
Something
just...
like that, like...
I think we could probably just distract him and add it to his inventory, because
Yeah.
I'd imagine he's just going to sell whatever he thinks is his anyway.
Yeah, but didn't he seem rather sort of enthusiastic about the ring?
Yes, and he also knew that he had to give it to you.
I mean, with suitable
Oh,
convincing...
he did? Okay.
Lord Darcy, you're very good at getting people to view things your way, aren't you?
I think so, because I'm usually right and people just don't realise it yet.
I mean, he's never met you and probably won't meet you in the future. Why don't you insist that he has to give this ring to a group of people? Otherwise, there could be consequences, if you get my gist.
I think I do.
Threaten
What
to
would the
break his
consequences
kneecaps.
be?
Break his
Ah,
kneecaps.
I like that idea. But I shouldn't break his kneecaps though, right?
Not yet.
We really are the bad guys, aren't we?
Well, I have an alternate plan. You could always just go up to the man and say, I'll give you 10 gold pieces to give this ring to a group.
See,
And he'll
this is-
probably do it.
You see, this is why we get Lord Darcy to do our negotiations.
Yeah,
Or I could break his kneecap.
JC,
I'm
JC, no, that's right. JC or I could pay him to deliver this ring to someone, and then give him like half the money up front, so he's encouraged to bring news back that it's been delivered,
It sounds
because
like
he
a
wants
good
the other half of the pay.
I mean, I'm sort of getting a all right, gang, let's split up sort of sense from this. In that Team A takes care of the ring and Team B takes care of JC and the gold.
Yes,
you
that's
sure?
the plan.
But you need access to the portable hole, which I'm pretty sure means that we can't really separate, because you sort of need us both in two places at the same time.
Yes, but you
Why
can
do we
just
need
pass
the
the
portable
portable
hole
hole.
Yeah.
Because that's where the bulk of my gold storage is.
No, but for the rings side of it, I don't think we need the portable hole.
Yeah.
No, but isn't it? It's like Stitch is the one that does the portable hole, isn't it?
No,
I'm pretty sure you've
No.
got it.
you've got it.
That's a dangerous thing if I've got that.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why we...
Oh no, because it was Fromos that had it originally, wasn't it?
Yes. Way
Yes.
back when, yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
I must have it, no,
That's
I
why I
think-
put it in my head that it's you.
No, not Stitch. No, she's never had that.
Right. Cool. That's going to make JC even worse.
Okay, so JC and
So-
Lewin need to team up. Darcy
Yeah.
and Stitch need to be for the ring, and who needs me?
With all due respect, Dak, I think that we need the most supervision, lest we accidentally kill JC.
What do you mean accidentally?
Let's not do that. Yeah.
All I'm saying, JC, is normally when two cats meet in territory, a conflict ensues. I can only imagine the chaos if it was yourself.
This is true. Not a fan of cats. Not other male ones, you know.
And I normally find that when we're in a moment of crisis, the person who usually has the best judgment is Dak.
Okay, I will supervise.
Probably best to get some robes to hide yourselves.
Oh, I can just... I've got auto self and wild shape and all sorts of means to not be myself.
Yeah, and I've got disguise self, so...
I also have disguise self.
There you go, job done.
Yeah.
Although in fairness, I am now Tab, not Pink.
This is true, although I'd imagine your facial features are essentially unchanged.
Yeah, but...
Just
Other cats are the
to
same.
say that you won't be recognised purely off colour seems racist somehow, but I'm not sure how.
I mean,
I don't know what you're insinuating.
Pink was a lot more noticeable than you are right now.
True,
Right.
true.
I am no longer the minority.
Okay, alright, well that loosely sounds like a plan.
So for our end, I could attempt to do something along the lines of use Boreal's stopwatch to freeze time and attempt to brainwash JC until it works.
I mean, I've got one quick question actually. Has Dersius ever seen this man we're meant to give the ring to?
No.
No.
Then I kind of think that needs to come with us, because otherwise we're just looking for a random man in this city.
I mean, to be fair, if we've got the earrings so we can talk to each other, I can flitter between the two groups with wild shape pretty effectively.
That's not a bad idea. How far does the telepathic one work though?
A fair way? I'm not sure. Actually, didn't we have this discussion before? And it was like, as long as you're on the same plane.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt. Lewin feels as though he needs a pair of castanets to go with this.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, over the same plane. Yeah. Okay, so it would
okay,
work.
cool.
And then there was somebody starting to play a zither in the corner, and you hear music, and a young lady wearing a purple top, long black hair, with a veil, comes up to Lord Darcy and speaks to him in a language he doesn't understand. JC, you hear that she's asking him if he would like to dance.
No, JC, knowing that Darcy, doesn't understand what she's saying, will valiantly through the earpieces translate for her, saying that she says you smell and the oil is bad.
And she smiles at you, Lord Darcy.
What does she look like? Sorry.
A very attractive young Arabic type lady, wearing a veil, slightly revealing purple gown. She is long, lustrous black hair, well oiled, and she's come to you and she's speaking to you in a language which you don't understand.
She got the sort of the gold coin headdress.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Dersis counter-offer. I need you to help me find this man, otherwise everything goes to pot. So, I will cast tongues on you so you can actually speak to her when we get back here tonight, if she's here. If you'll come with us and actually get this done.
But
Well, no, to interrupt, dear Stitch, looking at the calculations of time, we should be allowed a day or two of enjoyment while we do the prep. Is that about right, DM? We still got about 2 days until we...
maybe 24 hours.
Yeah, so we still got a bit of time. So, if Lord Darcy wants to face tomorrow clear-headed and undistracted, mostly, he can.
Get his end away tonight.
Fine.
Have some clarity, isn't it?
Have some. I'll tap Darcis on the shoulder.
And she's going speaking a language because blah 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 blah, and I would love to dance. Do you not understand me? Are you just stupid? Yes. She turns around to walk away.
oh no, of course I understand you.
Ah! She turns around. Ah, do you wish to dance or not?
Oh yes.
Oh! And she takes your hand, and the music changes and it becomes much faster, but I can't find that, so you're going to have to put up with the music you got at the moment. And everybody else starts to stop and stare, and they all start clapping.
DM, if I may, can I attempt to wingman Lord Darcy on this? And using Major Image, can I start adding effects on the ground? So as they sort of take steps in the dance, it sort of ripples like water around them, and it looks very impressive.
Oh, you certainly can.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to help Lord Darcy pull.
Okay, and so she stands in front of you, Lord Darcy, and she starts to swing her hips, and she raises her arms above her head, and she starts to it's like sort of side to side movement, and she starts to clap her hands. And she does this weird dance where her hips are moving sort of very quickly, and her breasts are jumping up and down, and it's slightly hypnotic. And everybody else is like clapping around. And Lord Darcy, what are you doing? You're there in full armour. Of course.
All right, barely
sword on your
noticed
back.
the armour.
Yeah.
Dersis is going to attempt to dance. He's perfectly happy giving this a go. He's happy with everyone watching. He is very much in his element, or at least he thinks he is.
Can I try and help support this as well?
You certainly
With
can.
thaumaturgy, with thaumaturgy, I'd want to change the effects of like the lights inside this tavern to like go like disco colours. It's like greens and pinks and blues.
This poor girl didn't stand a chance, did she, really?
Okay. And it starts to happen, and everybody looks slightly scared, and there's a slight gasp, and there's a lady in the corner who screams a bit.
This is beyond wingmen. This is like an air group now.
Yeah, just got a level 20 party just trying to...
But she's in the moment. She's looking at Lord Darcy, and she's dancing. So, Lord Darcy, could you make a dexterity plus performance for me, please?
Okay. Dexterity plus performance.
Yeah.
Right.
Should be like some disadvantage in there for absence of blood flow to the limbs.
And because you're wearing plate armour, you're going to have disadvantage with dancing.
Remember that your
Does
champion...
my disco
thing-
lights not help at all?
Not really, no.
So it depends exactly how this works. Sorry. So basically, I am proficient in performance, and my charisma is fairly decent. My dexterity is awful.
Yep.
So do I need to remove 5 from this?
Yes,
as
you
my
do.
charisma is +4, my
Yep,
dexterity is
yep.
-1.
So it's like you don't tread on her feet. You're moving okay. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad for a 7 foot tall, muscle bound Hulk wearing an anvil. And she gets ready to move, and she dances around you now, and you can smell her perfume, Lord Darcy. There are spices in it, and it is intoxicating.
Darcy's having a great time. I will say, if we had a bit more time for me to get in something more comfortable, I could do this to an even greater proficiency.
I like.
And she is dancing around you, and she looks at Ogilvy, who's the barkeep, and he just nods, shrugs, and she dances around you a bit more. Could you make for me, wisdom saving throw, please?
I certainly can.
God.
So it's 13.
Yeah.
And she takes your hand, and she starts to take you towards some of the stairs.
Excellent.
You feel there's a slight ensorcelment here.
Well, of course there is. I ensorcel women quite well.
And she leads you up the stairs.
That actually took longer than usual for Dercia. So.
and as she leaves, everybody goes. The music calms down and stops, and she goes back, and people go back to their drinks and things.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful time.
And Lord Darcy and this random stranger ... Of course, nobody's noticed what the token is. Of course,
it's the what's her name? It was the
Gina.
Gina the succubus.
That's right.
Well, all I'm saying is, if there was a single, oh wait, no, Stitch. Never mind.
What?
I think if there's a single woman here, and he's realised that Stitch is here.
She wasn't really paying attention to him. She doesn't actually listen to Lewin that much.
So the rest of you see Lord Darcy disappear with a slightly stupefied grin on his face.
I'm going to turn to young Stitch. Go, young lady, would you like to try some of my delicious weed?
Well, I really try not to smoke too much considering my profession, but sure.
I will hand her one of the tubes for my hashish.
She has a big huff on it and just proper coughs a lung out.
Could you make
She's not used to doing this.
Can you make a Constitution roll for me, please?
Yep.
Oh,
Nat 20.
do you know what? Actually, this is quite good. This is reminds you of some of the mushrooms you used to smoke back home. And you can just feel the tips of your ears glowing slightly, but this is really very pleasant.
So she coughs up a massive lung and then she's like, yeah, not bad. Has smaller puffs on it.
Have you smoked much hashish before? Wherever it is you come from?
No, I used to smoke mushrooms, but that was a long time ago.
Really? I've heard in my studies, of course, that there are certain mushrooms with properties that affect the mind. It's something I have been very interested in trying at some point.
Yes, well, I've been there and done that. I'm good. Never again.
You do have some mushrooms in your spell component bag, of course.
I do have some of those, so I could pull some out and say, well, you can try these, but be very careful.
I see. Is there a sort of a process to managing this? Do I need to be in a safe room with people I know?
Yes.
Right. Maybe I'll save this one until after we have temporal shenanigans to fix. But nonetheless, I thank you very much for your generosity, and I hope that I can repay that in some way to you. Lewin's just going to pocket what I'm going to type down as psychedelic mushrooms.
Well, that's one of your spell component mushrooms, Stitch. You may not want him to take it. You can have a little bit of it.
I don't think I've got any of those as my spell components when I look at my stuff.
Okay, fine.
No, I think
Okay.
I mean you can have some of them, but not all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think any of my components need them specifically.
It's good. I've heard about this in the beatnik community as freaky fungus. Quite looking forward to
I know
trying
where
it.
you're referencing from the
Quite looking
psychedelic. Yes, a psychedelic breakfast after defeating your enemies might be a better idea.
JC, what are you doing?
At the moment, just sitting there waiting and trying his best not to hear anything through the earpiece of Darcy getting it on with the succubus.
Okay. Could you just roll a 1d10 for me then, please?
1d10. 10!
Well, somehow you found 10 copper pieces just lying around.
That to the pops.
Strange that really, isn't it? And
No.
Dak, what are you doing?
I'm just having a drink, trying to relax a bit, and just keeping an eye on where everyone is to make sure they're not getting up to too much mischief. We are still trying to lay low to some degree, so
Okay.
yeah, just supervising.
Are you listening into Lord Darcy?
I'm trying not to, but he's very loud.
I was about to say, aren't we all listening into Lord Darcy?
Yeah. So Lord Darcy, could you please make for me a charisma plus performance roll for me?
I certainly can.
Okay. So you do hear quite a lot of commotion through your earpiece.
Oh God, I keep telling you.
I'm taking that earpiece out for now. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Good God, I'm amazing.
Extra big ears and really good perception. Even taking them out, you can still hear it.
Lewin's still got them in.
And JC, you just see just a little bit of dust fall from the ceiling.
Yeah, as it falls down, JC's just going to sort of slide to the side so it doesn't land on him.
First stop, Boomtown.
As Lewin put one in his other ears, he's got it in
and-
stereo.
And Dursius, how long is this going to take you?
Not long.
He's counting down the whole time.
64!
You can't count that high.
So after about 15 minutes, you see this young lady come down. Dursius, that costs you 1 gold piece.
Okay, mischief managed.
And she
Just comes down covered in sweat, out of breath, big smile. She comes down and like, that was boring.
so you see her come down, sort of with her hair a little bit sort of dishevelled, and she walks out of the establishment. She gives a copper piece to Ogilvy, who's there, and then Lord Darcius comes down. Darcius comes down. A few minutes later, the rest of you see his plate armour's on back to front.
JC, also noticing the copper piece, will decide, you know what, I don't want those 10 copper pieces now.
I'll have them.
Okay.
JC will give them to you and hopefully none of them stick to his paw.
Hey, this is a winning day, this. The women are throwing themselves at me. I'm getting copper pieces. Oh,
I mean, that does tend to happen when you pay.
what a day.
But are we able to focus now better, Darcy? I know the brain cells you've got get preoccupied pretty easily, so I hope you're in your own A game now.
Do you know what? I'm really happy you're doing this because I have not prepared at all for this evening, and I didn't need to.
I don't think you ever need to. Just put us in a city and just let the shenanigans
Just
happen.
let the chaos ensue.
Yes.
Dak, you have my full attention. About 90%.
That's too much. Just wait until we tell you to swing at something and just make sure you're ready to do that.
You had my attention. Now you've got my interest.
So your plate armour's on back to front, Lord Darcy. And the rest, JC, you do see that there is a red, looks like lipstick mark on the side of his face.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, that happens quite often with the ladies. They like to leave their mark, but I won't be nailed down. and it seems like my armour has twisted itself around in all the hustle. Bear with
No.
me. And he just starts stripping in the middle of the bar.
Oh my god.
And I can tell that from the layer of dust on me. It seems to be you to be the one who's doing the nailing.
Absolutely.
So it takes about 10 minutes for you to strip yourself out of the armour, and you know, after the patrons there they're not used to this barbarian behaviour, and they just watch with interest. And when you finish, they go back to their
Can I
drinks.
try and give him some privacy again with another thaumaturgy just to dim the lights in our corner?
You certainly can.
Yeah, I'm going
I
to do
think
that.
they want to watch.
He's got to recoup the money he's just spent.
So Lord Darcy, the lights get lower around you. Obviously, the candles seem to be dying out a little bit. And you can do this in the shade if you wish, or you can go back into the centre of the room so everybody can see your majestic manhood.
I am sure they want to see it, but it seems like my party wants some modesty, so...
Okay. So, tempus fugit, as they say, and the evening draws on. It is dark outside now. You can hear music in the streets and laughter. Hear hawkers selling their wares. Street food is outside. The evening is yours.
So, my suggestion is we could probably take care of Mr. Daly today. And then tomorrow, as a group, we can try and take care of JC.
I think that makes sense.
So why don't we team up and try and convince Mr. Daly in whichever way we can to take this ring and then pass it along to a very pink cat and his entourage.
Well, if memory serves, we our previous selves end up paying quite a considerable sum for the ring anyway, don't we?
Indeed.
So we could always say to him, we will give you an item to sell on our behalf and you can keep a percentage of the value, and then we get some of our money back as well then.
JC's all for that.
So, is that what you do?
Yeah, unless anyone's got any objections, let's go track down Mr. Daly.
Okay. So how are you going to do that? So you go out into the city. It is nighttime.
Is there I'm assuming that there is a massive bazaar in Ankarel.
There is.
Maybe we should be asking some questions, see if we can find out. We're looking for a peddler of magical and special wares.
There's the sun
Wouldn't
cup.
it just not make sense just to go to where we saw him last?
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Loom wants to go shopping again.
Well, no, JC can pay for it all.
Where I have lost one of you.
It's
me. Lewin.
Don't worry, the party did that on purpose.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
So you're in the Sun-Cut Bazaar. You go out of the genie's lamp, and it's easy enough to find out. JC, don't forget, you know this city, so you know where the Sun-Cut Bazaar is, and you guide your motley crew of people to this bazaar area. It's bustling. There are people selling wares. The evening is cooler. You can smell pepper, spices in the air. And as you walk into there's a throng of people there, all selling bits and pieces. JC, you see a sign of the Vale. The Vale is the local thieves guild.
Yeah.
You know they have a contract out for JC.
Yeah, I'll use disguise self to make sure I look nothing like JC.
Okay.
More like JK.
Yes.
So you are there, but you can see this, and that there are thieves around as well.
Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out for everyone else to make sure that keep your wits about you.
So with the warning and with you sort of, unless anybody's going to separate from the party, JC, you managed to keep the thieves at bay. Are you going to acknowledge their presence at all, or are you just going to ignore it?
Well, depending on what how JC would think about it, because it's probably better to acknowledge, but if he knows that they've got a contract out for him, he doesn't want to draw attention.
Do you want me to murder them?
No.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Perhaps I'll acknowledge them in like a generic way that we know you're about. Don't worry. But I really don't want to sort of cause too much attention to myself. If that makes sense.
Just a heads up, DM. I still don't have vision.
You
I don't think you want to see vision right now.
Okay, let me just do your things. You may have to just change put your bits and pieces on. Can you see now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of people milling around. You can see members of the Vale, JC. Most of the people are here, they're wearing desert gear, which is either white, brown or black. It's very thick. There are some guards walking around, the hands of Ord. They're wearing shields and carrying spears, and people make way for them to pass. The bazaar is busy. You know, JC, from your time here before, that you can get most things in a bazaar, but it will cost.
Yeah.
But it is a very cosmopolitan place. What do you wish to do?
Let's try and find this gentleman.
Yeah, we can have a look through the bazaars. Hey, we might find something else we like at the look of it. I quite fancy getting a kebab now.
So, strangely enough, you did have a kebab last time you were here, and you do see that there is a man. You can see there is a man selling meats on a stick. Is being scorched, rapidly cooked over coals, and he's putting them in flatbread. He's serving us as a delicacy.
I am going to go over and engage. Good afternoon / evening. I would love one of these delightful kebabs that you're making.
Salam.
Yes, salam to you as well, my friend.
He looks at you quizzically, and he speaks, and JC, you hear him say, "What are you gabbling about?"
I'll try and translate as best I can through the earpiece.
Okay.
Oh, I will point at one of the now nearly fully cooked kebabs and show a silver piece.
Okay. Silver piece. Oh, he looks at that, and he puts an extra portion in, and he takes two like they're almost like short swords with meat on, and he puts them into this. There's a big feast here, and he says to you something else. JC, he says, "Would you like chili sauce with that?" You don't know. You don't know what you're saying.
Well, JC will sort of go, he's asking if you want chili sauce.
Oh, Lewin will nod vigorously. He likes spicy food.
Okay. And the man says, "A lot or little?"
Lewin just nods because he doesn't understand and he's just eager.
And so he starts to spoon chili sauce on. And you still nodding?
Yep.
And he puts some more on. Are you still nodding?
Once there is a layer of chili just over the entire thing, Lewin will just sort of give a clap and a thumbs up.
And he goes, "Salam, enjoy." This is going to
need a trip to the toilet, I think. But there we go. This is good for the bowels. And you get given this thing, and as it gets to your nose, you can. Yeah, it's really quite fiery. You can even smell the chili sauce. It's sort of starting to tinge. It's starting to your beard, which is and moustache, is starting to grow back. it's getting a bit singed by the chili sauce.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Eat.
It's a good thing I've got a very cold staff of ice on hand if I need it.
Absolutely.
Lewin is going to take a bite to see if he can take the heat.
Could you take a Constitution roll for me, please?
Just a check or a saving throw?
Just a check.
Just a check. 18.
Not a problem. It is hot. It does make your voice go up about 2 octaves and your eyes start to water. But actually, it's got a kick to it. It's a bit like a Scotch bonnet, and it's that's good.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
He offers us a cup of water.
And I will very gratefully take the cup of water, and I will space my bites in between drinks of water.
He's going to charge you 2 copper pieces for the cup of water as well.
I will quite happily pay him the copper pieces.
Okay. Does anybody else want anything rather than this? Louis is eating a kebab. But strange enough, in front of this, you do see a pile of what looks like diced carrots and other assorted things on the floor right in front of this kebab shop.
Oh yeah, Dak's fascinated by this. He will go and just ask for a duplicate of what Lewin just had.
So he looks at you, and JC, he says, "What is this man blabbering about now?"
JC will come and say he wants the same, and he'll say it obviously in Marquesian.
Yeah. Oh, the same. Oh, you speak. Oh, your companions are a little bit dumb, aren't they? They cannot speak.
Yeah, but I wouldn't tell them that. Yeah. They've helped me out.
Lord Darcy, you understand all of this, by the way.
Oh, his tongue's still active.
His tongue is still active, yeah.
Yep.
No, he's not paying a lot of attention, although he does like the look of some of this food, actually.
Yeah. So he gets, and he says to you, JT, a silver piece.
Yeah.
You know that you're being massively overcharged for this, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Lord Darcy wants one as well. So, Dak, could you make a Constitution roll for me, please?
Probably not. Hey, 18.
Yeah, not bad. Hey. This is fiery, but it reminds you of Papa's food.
Yeah.
And Lord Darcy, would you make a roll for me as well?
Certainly will. Anything that Dak and Lewin can do.
Yes, you can do worse.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, that slides down.
I was kind of hoping
you're having a
for
great evening.
I make a joke of the farts in the armour.
He's had the curry spin with the missus, now he just needs a Stella.
That is a very good idea. There's got to be some drinks around here somewhere.
And
once we're done.
And JT asks, would you like some a kebab?
I much prefer fish, I'm afraid.
Oh, alas, I have none. And what about the little girl? Would she like some of my delicious rat's meat?
I'll ask Stitch. I'll leave out the fact it's rat. I'll just say, ask if you want some.
Oh no, we've lost Stitch.
Stitch is sort of...
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm so sorry. I've got mute on my headset as well. No, JC, I was going to say to JC, like, what meat is it?
It's kebab meat.
Yeah, but what kebab meat?
No one knows.
No, because the thing is, at the moment, like, Lewin and Dak don't know, do they?
Nope.
No, and Darcy's not paying attention to when he said it was rat meat. Normally it's goats, chicken sometimes, lamb. It's a mix mash, whatever the guy can get hold of.
And the man in the kebab shop, he's just nodding furiously. Louis, have you gone off on your own?
Look, so I assumed that the kebab store was here.
Oh, right, okay. All right.
Go back with the others.
Yeah, okay. Yes. So you're eating your kebab. It is really very hot, but the water helps. But you know there's going to be a ring sting tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks a bit too spicy for me.
I will say to Stitch, I'll pay for it if you want. That's not a problem.
It looks a bit too spicy. I don't mind spicy, but that looks molten.
A little less chilly.
Oh, if he's enjoying it, and short points at Dak as he's enjoying it, I know it must be spicy.
Oh yeah.
So I think I'm gonna hold back for now. Otherwise, I'm gonna need to go back to that tavern and drink all of their milk.
Yeah, I'll tell the guy now. She's already full.
No problem, mate. Perhaps another time.
Yes.
Very nice to see you. I am Salam. Salam. And you, who are you? I do not think I recognize you or your group.
We're some adventurers from across the sea, Iman. We're known as the Wafflehouse.
Your name is Iman. Oh, that is a good name.
Yes.
Well, nice to meet you, Iman. And you and your team. And he goes back and starts serving somebody else.
Yeah.
JC.
Yes.
Psst, psst.
Yes.
Do you want to ask him about who we're looking for?
I suppose before he disappears, I can say, oh, by the way, we are looking for a trader.
Yes, Iman. Yes, what can I do for you, Iman?
Yes, we are looking for a trader. Now, JC will remember the guy's name, but I'm personally rubbish with names. What was his name again?
Arthur Daly.
Arthur Daly. Yeah, we're looking for a particular trader, Arthur Daly. Have you seen him?
Arthur Daly?
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd name for this area, but yes.
Mm. And you can see he's something looks a little bit shifty. What do you want with Arthur Daly?
Oh, we've got some wares we want to sell to him that we think he might be interested in.
I would not say his name out aloud if I were you. There is
reasons doing
not
some dodgy stuff.
Yeah, you cannot say any more.
Fair enough. Have you seen him though?
Have I seen him? Oh, I believe that's some noise coming from somewhere else. I better go and answer that. And he starts to serve somebody else.
Can I insight him? How sort? Is it like a shifty as in oh god, or is it like?
Oh, I don't know what that noise is, but it sounds quite painful. So he clearly doesn't want to talk about this person, particularly in public. People milling around.
Yeah, I'll turn it back to the others.
Sorry, my microphone sensitivity's all gone up the spout. That's probably why it's making weird noises.
Oh, that's because of that kebab he had.
Possibly.
The sensors.
So he doesn't want to answer.
Yeah,
Set off.
I'll say to the others that he's doesn't want to say anything about Arthur Daly and wants us to not be really mentioning his name out loud in public.
So we need to find out another way of referencing this person to find him.
Maybe
The Daily Arthur.
Remember what he looked like? Just a general description rather than just part of his description, maybe? Go by one feature. One feature from one person, one feature from another, see what information links up.
I haven't got a picture to show you. I can't... Let's see if I can...
Wasn't he sort of Del Boy?
It wasn't... No, it wasn't Delboy. It was Arthur Daly, who was from Minder.
Ah.
What are you doing?
Well, what I'm thinking, JC, is that was really quite a nice kebab.
I actually like the leopard delicacy. It's what I grew up with.
Ah. Well, if
It's interesting where they source the meat from.
what does that mean?
There's Arthur Daly.
Ah, yeah, I know now. Well, there's not a lot of animals around here, so they cook what they can.
Ah, Interesting. I
Yeah,
was wondering where that hummus came from and what animal that's from.
Well, hummus is a vegetable. Yeah, no, the streets are always very clean, very few rats about. And JC will have that sort of smile on his face of he knows exactly what he's meaning and he's waiting to see if the others will pick up on it.
Well, if you're talking to Dersius right now, he probably won't.
What about Dak or Loon? Do they get it?
Dak has a very interesting relationship with food, so it doesn't really bother him eating animals.
Everything's the same once it's nuked.
Well, no, once you've been a lion and you've eaten antelope raw, it's not really, there ain't much difference.
Well, here's what I'm thinking, JC, is if people are seemingly scared of this chap, maybe it's because he's some kind of local criminal or hooligan, so maybe we should be looking for your lot rather than talking to people in the market.
I didn't get the impression it was dangerous hooligan, more just don't want to be involved with him.
Okay. Well, you'd know best. You go after the bad guys, I'll go after the women.
When we came across Daly last time, was it in this market bazaar or was it elsewhere?
It was in the Sun Cup Bazaar, yeah.
Okay.
He had a wheelbarrow stall on one of the main thoroughfares.
Right. So we can disseminate that information. So potentially we might even be able to just find him by the stall.
I was going to say, just go back to where you remember seeing him. We start walking in the general area and we just walk up and down the bazaar until we find him.
Might be a good place
Yeah,
to
but
start.
we need to stay together because there are a lot of... Yeah.
I'm not saying we split up.
There's worse than me.
No, yeah, I'm not saying we split up. It's just we go to the general area and we walk up and down until we find him.
JC, are you using your skills at the moment? Whilst you're in this
When am I
marketplace?
not? Yeah, when am I not?
I can't turn them off.
Yeah.
You know that if you're not announcing yourself to the Vale here, potentially you get seen, you could get into quite a lot of trouble. Because you need to be part of the guild to actually operate within this environment.
Yeah. If JC knows that, he wouldn't. He grew up this area. He knows what they're like. He's not going to get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will be the one day that I'll make a loss.
Loon can stop time. So
Yes, but that's only for me.
Yeah, of course.
So okay, so what are you doing? There are stalls around. There are people there. People in the street. There are you can buy other things. There are oddity shops. There's stalls selling bottles with everything you can think of in, and bottles with eyes in, bottles with tentacles.
Lewin, you need bottles for your diamond dust. I'll buy you some bottles if you want.
What do you mean? I sold all my diamond dust.
Did you mention you said all?
Yeah.
You still had... Oh, okay.
No, I sold it all at quite a hefty loss and converted it into
I knew you were trying to sell it,
I needed.
Yeah. Would you like some bottles for when you turn this lot into diamond dust?
I mean, I'm hoping I won't have to deal with wild magic surges for quite some time.
So there are many shops around, and as you walk through Sun Cup Bazaar, there are people calling out to you. There are ladies of the night there. There are gentlemen of the night there.
Darcy, keep with us.
There are food stalls, and there is a stall which sells. Says, and you can hear him, JC. You look like a cat of distinction. You want to partake of our books? We sell manuscripts and books and all sorts of oddities, and some of them are very rare and valuable.
I'll have a look around.
So the rest of the JC is actually a building rather than a tent. But JC goes in, and the rest of you can see this is a store, a shop that actually sells manuscripts and books.
Well, we best follow him in, lest we separate.
And salam, my friends. Welcome. My name is if I can find my name list. My name is Abu Masar Hazar Allah. Welcome to Abu's books. We have scrolls and tomes of the ancient world. We have maps of distant exotic lands as far as tal'dorei, which is famous and mystical. We have papers, we have quills, we have all sorts of oddities. You and your gentleman look like interesting parties in this, and of men of sages of the world. Is there anything I could show you, or anything that would interest you, my humble abode?
Oh, we certainly are. Do you have any naughty books?
Naughty books? You would said naughty. Oh, that's interesting. Whatever. Gihin im yasa al yatahai. He is a philosopher and mathematician, and he has invented the naught, and he thinks this is a very valuable thing for mathematics, the naught. I have his thesis here on the zero or the naught for help mathematics. If that would be interesting to you, it is rare. I did not picture you, a fine strapping man with big muscles. And you can see this the man here is quite small. He's balding. He's got very round, sort of Gandhi type glasses. Very spindly arms, a slight paunch, wearing sandals. And he goes, "Ooh, I didn't think you'd be somebody interested in this. So you've got muscles and brain. This is a rare combination."
I certainly do, and it is a rare combination. Yes, I am quite rare.
Oh, so we do have the book about noughts and zeros. That be something that you wish to look at and wish to purchase?
Oh, I'd certainly like to look at it. As far as Stursis is aware, he still thinks he's getting a naughty book, just a very rare one. He didn't understand much of else that was said.
So, and he gets this book from a shelf, and he blows off the dust. And inside you can see it's in it's bound book with black vellum, and there's gold motifs on the outside. You can't read this because it's in a foreign language. And he says, please have a look.
Stursis flips through looking for the pictures.
And it's just sort of these strange squiggles and things. You recognise the occasional number. There are lots of O's in here.
Can I peek a look over his shoulder?
It's in a language you don't understand.
Ah, that's a shame.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what you guys like around here, but this isn't quite what I expected, I'm afraid.
This is the book about noughts and the zero. This is the famous book by Gahi ibn Yasi al-Yatahi about the zero for mathematics.
It's a book about noughts, boys. Darcy.
I see.
I've heard of this. I remember that he was in quite a rage when he wrote this. It's the Book of Noughts and Crosses, correct?
No, I do not think so. This is a book of rare mathematics. I think you must have mixed them up with some other ancient sage. This book is 50 gold pieces if you're willing to purchase. It is very rare.
I gotta say, Lewin is kind of intrigued by the concept of zero. He's heard of it and understands it, but a book examining the concept of zero is very interesting to him.
Interesting enough, he can use his own funds to buy it. You'll hear through the earpiece.
Like 50 gold pieces, though. I mean, you've got that kind of money, don't you?
Not at the moment. I need it for the rest of the mission first. So once we get some money back, then maybe.
I'm gonna, and Lewin is gonna ask it. Can Lewin attempt to haggle a bit to see if he can get a bit of a drop in the price?
So you start talking to him, and what is your friend gabbling about?
He's trying to haggle the price of the book, but he really wants it.
Oh, you read her. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, a haggling going on there, then.
Well, Tell him that I will not go below 45 gold pieces. That's as low as I can go.
40.
You don't hear this. So make a persuasion roll, please, Lewin, but disadvantage because you're going through a translator.
Yep, that makes sense.
Who's actively working against you.
Okay.
10.
So you can get it down to 48 gold pieces.
I'll do 48 gold pieces. All right, deal.
Magnificent! This will expand your mind. Your mind will open like the heavens above, with the stars and the celestial bodies. You will be able to track their movements with the use of the magical zero.
Excellent. I will have to find a means of deciphering this tome, but that is something I can definitely do. I don't suppose he's got spell scrolls, does he?
Spell scrolls. Can you guys actually see into the house, into the rooms?
Yeah,
I accidentally clicked on the door, sorry.
Oh, right, okay, so, okay, you can see it. Okay, spell scrolls. Well, spell scrolls are rare, and it's not the sort of thing I could have. I potentially could acquire one. It only regards my line of work.
Oh, well, don't worry about it then. We have contacts we can do, but thank you anyway.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Salam, my friends.
Make salam.
Salam. And who should I say bought the Book of Zero, the Book of Nords?
Oh, I am Boreal. Nice to meet you.
Boreal. That's a strange name.
Yes,
You must be from afar.
Very much so.
Well, may your knowledge expand with this Book of Delights, and I have read it myself, and it is most intriguing concept of the Zero.
I most certainly will.
Okay, and you meander through the Suncup Bazaar. If you're looking for this chap Arthur Daly, could one of you please make a investigation roll?
Do you want me to do it?
I think that's wise.
Yeah. Yep. That was a good choice.
So you're walking down the street and you see this man there chatting to 30. So you're wandering around and you see this man there. He is talking to another a hawker. He's wearing a white, a slightly grey desert robe, and you interrupt and say, in Marquise, and have you like to know where Arthur Daly is? And he's there, and he turns around and you just see him. And you can see a look of fear on his eyes. Oh, what do you want with me? What do you want with me? I am Arthur Daly. Why are you after me?
Nothing bad, nothing bad.
Oh. And you can see him starts to pull backwards. Could you? He is scared. His eyes are opening up. Why are you after me?
What would be the best way to
Got a
solve a
deal
question
for
that
you.
we're not? Yeah, we've got a deal.
Business
nothing bad.
opportunity.
Business. Okay. Could you make a persuasion roll for me, please?
Persuasion 21.
It's going to be disadvantage because there's lots of you. There's 5 of you there. What's the lowest you can roll? 20.
Well, if I use my stroke of luck ability, then yeah, it makes it 25.
25.
Yeah, for that one.
Okay.
So broken.
So he looks in, and as soon as you say business, he goes, oh. And you can hear you talking common. Come, let us partake of wine, and we can discuss business.
Very good.
Yep.
And so you get escorted into which one of these should we go? Let's go into here. We go into here. I don't have his character because that was in Lewin's game and not mine. It's not been ported across. So you go into here, and he says, Tathy, a space and some wine for me and my friends. Yes. And you sit down on these silk cushions. This is quite a posh place, and cool wine is brought to you. Iced wine is brought to you, and these beautiful little
You see these little squares of like jelly type substance with white sugar on. It is Marquesian delight. Ah, please. Now, business. That's my favourite word. What business are we talking about here?
I assume he's speaking common at this point.
He's speaking common, yeah.
Yep. So yes, we have an opportunity. We'd like you to sell something for us.
Sell something for you?
Yes, we have an item. It's reasonably valuable and it's a guaranteed sale. And if you're able to facilitate this, you're allowed to keep a percentage of the proceedings.
But it has to be sold to a particular individual group.
Yes.
Ah. Well, therein lies some of the rub. May I have a look at this item that you wish for me to sell for you?
Yeah, I will pull the ring out and I will hold it in front of him.
JC, you recognise him? He's a fence, so this is something he does do.
Yep.
And I assume this is by contract with the relevant authorities?
Of course.
Good, because I do not want to run foul of certain people again.
Fair enough. It's really rather simple. So, within the next day or two, you will see someone pass by your stall that looks, for all intents and purposes, exactly like me. You need to bring them over, show them the ring, and they will buy it.
Ah. Show me this ring.
Yeah, I will show it to him, hand it over.
And he has a look at it. So you hand over his ring. It's a ring with a gem on it, but there's like molten metal on the outside. This ring is ruined. And he looks at it, and he shakes it up a little bit.
Gently.
JC, you think you can hear a little bit of a squeal when he does that?
Yeah. It all sort of click in JC's head where Phomos is and all that, but he will keep it quiet because he knows this needs to get done.
It may not appear particularly valuable, but to the person you will be selling it to, it will become very valuable sentimentally.
Ah.
Yes.
So you wish me to get a good deal for this, and no questions asked, of course.
Yeah, of course.
So that would be how much would you?
How much did we originally buy the ring for?
5,000 gold pieces.
So yes, so we would like you to charge 5,000 gold pieces. Daka's got a completely straight face at this point. Yeah.
And he starts choking on his wine. 5,000 gold pieces.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and the good news is you get to keep 10% of it.
30%.
20.
28.
25.
25% and the best beer of your life.
Can you make a persuasion roll for me, please? You have advantage.
19.
Beer, I don't drink beer, so I'm not a beer man. I'm more of a cigar and port man, actually, myself.
Well, suits yourself. We'll have more for us later then.
So if you really wish me to sell this, I will do it for 28% of 5,000.
I am just going to put quietly into our telepathy. You know, I could just brainwash him.
We could, but that could have unintended side effects, and we just need this done. We thought we were going to lose all the money, so only losing 28% of it is rather good.
So I will sell it to you for 1,000. I will take 1,300 gold pieces.
Deal.
Good. Now, let me give you some more wine. And have some more of these Marquesian delights. And
JC will do the telepathic thing to Dak to say we really should make sure that he's aware that we'll be watching to make sure he does sell it to the right person.
Oh yes, of course. We should mention that we will be in the area for the next few days just to make sure the deal goes without a hitch, and then once it's been done we will come along to collect our monies.
I mean, in some aspects, is it not better that he doesn't remember who we are?
Well, we need him to recognise me because
No,
that's
but-
how he's...
What I'm saying is what I can do. Modify Memory has a very fun thing of this entire meeting happened, but with people who look different to us.
As long as he can remember me, but then if he remembers me, that kind of voids the point of it.
But what I'm saying is he made this contract, he did this deal, it just happened to be with someone,
Another random...
a half-orc figure who made the
Yeah.
deal, because it then stops the chance of weird stuff happening when he sees us again and wondering why am I selling the ring
Well,
back
so
to
far
you
he
for-"
doesn't seem to be that bothered, does he?
Okay.
Yeah, I suspect the deal is that there's so much money involved here that he just doesn't give a damn.
Well, we could
Yeah,
do it just to make
exactly.
it so that, from his memory, this deal is like another tabaxi, another halfling, another half-orc sort of thing. So it's like you're selling to like your friend or your brother sort of thing, rather than yourself.
Well, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but it's sort of said, I am here, I have made the deal, I have said he needs to look out for me. So if he forgets me, it makes things complicated. Plus then it means collecting our money afterwards gets that much more complicated as well.
Alright.
Because when that... So I think we might be better off just doing a straight deal in this case. And
Not a
just
problem.
make it
I
very, very clear that we will be in the area, so don't screw us.
You're the boss for the reason.
Alright,
And I have my own trinkets I could sell you as well. Not as magnificent. This is strange. I assume this is magical. Each of the rings?
in essence, yes. I would ask that you not pry too deeply into what it is.
Of
and,
course.
Of course.
Of course.
Your primary goal is to sell this first. If you can get an additional sale afterwards, that's all yours.
Sounds like a deal. It sounds like we are scratching each other's backs, as they say.
I think so.
In
You'll be able
one.
to buy a great deal of port and cigars afterwards.
Right, that's fantastic. And how will I find you to give you your monies?
We will be watching. We'll know once the transaction's complete, and we'll contact you that evening.
And he looks at you all and says, and in Thieves' Cant he says to you, JC, or to all of you, but JC, only one understands this. Are aware that the Veil run this town. And it sounds like he's talking about the weather and the moon and the stars and things. You hear that, JC? You hear the intonation.
Yeah, and JC will reply something along the lines of yes, they'll get their cut.
Ah, good. So with the fact that the stars and the stars only come out at night time is reassuring.
Yes.
Good. I will. And he takes the ring from you and he puts it. He gets a handkerchief out and he just starts to buff it up a little bit. And he then wraps this ring around this handkerchief and puts it in his inside pocket. I will look out for somebody just like you. And when is this transaction to be made?
It could be as early as tomorrow or perhaps the next day, but it will be very soon.
And do you wish this in secret, or do you wish this in plain sight? Do you wish me to kill him afterwards?
You can make it in plain sight, but keep the details quiet. We don't want everyone knowing how much money is changing hands. And no one is to be hurt.
Oh, okay. Well, I have if there's a problem, I have a very good minder who can deal with the unruly.
That won't be a problem.
And you look up and you can just see, lounging on the bar, you see this sort of middle-aged man with ginger hair, slightly balding, wearing a leather jacket.
Oh my god, it's me!
So he says, okay, well, salam, and let's just smoke on this. And he takes out a cigar. Who do I make the deal with? You, I assume. And he talks to you, Dak.
Yes, of course.
And he offers you a cigar. You will make the deal with this.
Okay.
And you smoke a cigar. It is a rather pungent cheroot, but because of your infernal roots, you managed to take it without killing yourself too much. And this was even worse than the smell that Lewin made with his sheesh. And he gets up, and his minder then walks out with him as he disappears off into the night.
Very good.
That's what happens when you get an investigation roll of a 30.
Yeah, apparently so.
And the best bit is that if I used my stroke of luck, that would have been a 40.
JC, I assume all that waffle in the middle was something to do with you and yours?
Sort of. We do need to go clear it with the Vale people just to make sure that it goes above board and doesn't get overlooked, and we'll have to pay whatever fee they demand.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Well, once the transaction's done, again, we've still got 3,600 more gold than we thought we were going to have by the time this is all finished. So if they want a cut of it, whatever.
So, Lord Darcy, this wine, cold wine, is okay, but it's not beer. But these little cubes of Marquise in Delight are very nice. And the rest of you can see that he's basically got this icing around his face now. And because of the slightly oil dripping from you because of your ring, the oil just the icing, the sugar, just stick to you somewhat.
Oh, this is I love the food here. This is great.
Dak, we really should go clear it with the Vale before the transaction takes place.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go there now.
Yeah.
Will they have some of these?
I mean,
Maybe.
you can take what you can carry at this point.
Okay. So, just for time's sake, you easily enough you find a Vale person who then takes you to a chapter leader. So everything's in a dark alleyway, and you are effectively told that you will pay 15% tithe to the Vale.
JC says that.
But you need to introduce yourself. Could you just make a deception roll for me to introduce yourself to them?
Deception 23.
Okay, so you make up a name which they are happy with.
Yeah.
And it is written on a scribe, and you are asked to pay 15% of all proceedings. Any robbery, murder, assault, pickpocketing has to be run through them first.
Yep. Yeah, all the same standard stuff. JC will say to them that, I will happily pay the tithes for this now because we know it's going to happen, and he'll pay the 15%, so that way it's done and covered, and anything extra we will come find you and pay what we need.
And just remember, there are contracts out for various people out there. If you are a paid-up member of the Vale, that you could look at some of those contracts as well.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah, there was a particular contract which is in high demand at the moment. Many people trying to find this pink cat.
Yes, I've heard of that bastard.
Yes. Well, some have gone to foreign shores to try and find him. He stole something very valuable from someone in our organisation.
I will keep a sharp eye out because the Tabaxis that steal from people, they're the worst. I will keep an eye out.
Do you look like a Tabaxi?
Oh, I know. I hate them.
Mr. Tabaxi.
Yes.
Good. So, once any dealings are done, then just return here.
Yep.
And we will take our share.
Yep.
And you'll be
and
free
we'll do
to
whatever
practice.
sort of. Yep. And we'll do whatever sort of funny handshake or whatever it is, the thieves buns do, and I'll pay the 15% of that.
Good.
Cool.
Okay, and you are let go. You can see, you can just feel eyes following you, and in the street you can see eyes following you. Did you introduce yourself at all to him? Did you give a name?
I would have made up a name that sounded genuine. I'm not going to say I'm Jack because I know exactly what they're looking
Okay,
for.
well he called you Emon when you came in anyway.
Yeah, there you go. I'll use that. I'm Emon.
Okay. Okay, so the night is getting on. What do you wish to do?
We can probably retire now, and then in the morning find ourselves to commence phase 2, the reverse robbery.
Okay, so you go and find yourself. Do you go back to the genie's lamp?
Sure, why not?
Okay, where was the genie's lamp? There we go. You go back to the genie's lamp, and Ogilvy is there. Ah, salam, my friend.
Salam. Is there a Marquesian or Ankarel special drink, like a cocktail or anything?
Have, but not I do not do that here. We do have some imported whiskey. We have a chilled wine. I can mix that with fruits from the pomegranate tree if you wish.
That sounds delightful. I will have a pomegranate delight.
Oh, it sounds interesting. So let me make that, and he gets some fruit, creates that, and he offers it to you, and then he takes a little sip himself. Another one says, "Yes, he may come on," and he puts it on the board. Pomegranate delight, specialty of Emon, or tal'dorei at least. You can see here he's got their whiskey, and you can also see there's a bottle of Wild Mother's milk there as well.
Excellent. Well, in that case, I am going to enjoy my suddenly newly phrased drink. It's quite nice, actually.
Yeah, it's the wine itself is quite rich, and the fragrance of the pomegranate seeds is actually quite nice. It's not the sort of thing you'd probably have out of choice every day, but it's refreshing. And after the day, you are fatigued, particularly with your weediness. It's actually quite refreshing. And food is served, and you stay here the night, yeah?
Yep.
So, do you guys wish to do anything else before you have your long rest?
Anyone got any prep to do? I could do something for JC and Dersius if you like.
Ooh.
JC's ears will quick up to that.
How would you like to have the best sleep you'll ever have because you have foresight in your dreams?
Look at the level 9 spells burning a hole in your pocket.
Yeah, we're just pissing away spell slots now.
I mean, if you would like them.
Well,
I feel like just in case something goes tits up, you should hang on to one.
Okay, well, fine. Then I'll save them. I should have really given it to you earlier.
It's true, yeah.
Well, Darcy, you could have forget knocking dust off the roof. You would have just gone through the ceiling.
The question is, what would have gone through the ceiling? Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I'll stop.
So you have evening supper, which is your stomachs are turning a little bit because of the kebabs that you had, and you feel you can still feel a bit churning, but because you roll also well on your constitution scores, it hasn't caused too much disaster. But tomorrow may be a smelly day. But the evening meal is just light. It is a light fruit. There is a savoury, almost like a squash there, which is made into a cold soup, which is quite nice. Apart from Dak, you find it quite horrible because it's not burnt.
Yeah. Can't have it all.
No. You see, you find an ashtray, and you just sprinkle some of that in. It makes it taste slightly better.
Seasoning.
So unless you wish to do anything. Stitch, you've been relatively quiet. Is there anything you wish to do?
He's dealing with a fire alarm at the moment.
Okay, that's why he's been quiet. Okay, so you have a long rest. It's going to cost you 10 silver pieces each for the room for the night.
JC, it's all on you.
You probably made more than that today anyway.
Me to have to pay all this. I'm going to be saying I'm paying it, and I'm not, and then the bell's going to come down you like a ton of bricks.
Okay, so you have a long rest, and unless you wish to do anything at night time, then we will go to the following morning.
Excellent.
Good, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you wake up early. You see that the sun comes in through the dirty windows. Blazing blue sky. You hear the cries of people calling various religions to prayer. In the sky above you, you see airships coming in and docking. Around you, the shadows of the walls around, because Marquette's actually in a bit of a valley. You can see the sun rising casts a shadow on the walls, and gradually as the sun rises, the shadows disappear, and the heat of the day starts to hit. It's going. Don't know why we can never get. Let's try this again. Place party. So we've got everybody there. The heat of the day, it's going to be another scorcher. Where you are in the Suncut Bazaar, it's just heat and dust, and the flies are buzzing around. You hear goats in the street being paraded, and camels spitting and snorting, and the life of the city. The day of the city turns. The day is yours. What do you wish to do?
Just know I've lost vision again. There's so much sand in my eyes, I just can't see anything.
Save changes. There we go. Gonna have to.
Yay! There we go. Now I can see again.
Yeah. Edit. Something's just trying to crash again.
Stitch has to evac because the fire alarm hasn't gone off.
Okay. Hopefully that's done that. Okay, good. So you are in the inn. You go down and have your breakfast. It is just bread and goat's cheese. The genie's lamp. Ogilvy is there. Says, Salam. Good morning. I hope you slept well. Not too many bed bug bites. And breakfast is served, and the day is yours.
Good. So I'm thinking what might be a good start is, because a lot of this hinges on us being here and us knowing where our previous selves are. It might be an idea if I was to say wild shape into like a hawk or something with really good vision, that I can just circle around the airport and just keep an eye out for when we arrive. Then I can relay that to you guys with the earrings.
Yeah, that works. Meanwhile, the rest of us can go find somewhere tucked away where we can go track down JC. I mean, he's pink. How difficult can he be to find?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping between the bright red dude in the Elvis jacket and the pink cat, we should be pretty easy to spot.
Well, don't forget, I wouldn't have been pink when we came here last, because obviously if he came into my cut, I would have done disguise self.
No, that's
unwanted.
That's true. But between myself and you, one of us will be noticeable.
Yeah.
Who was I when I was here?
You were Boris.
You were Boris.
So Boris would be headbutting a horse somewhere. That can't be difficult to find.
Yeah, exactly. We cause a ruckus everywhere we go, so it'll be fine.
So you turn yourself into a desert hawk, and you struggle to get into the air, but once you do, you rise the thermals, which are quickly. You can, with your hawk vision, you can almost see heat rising off the city, and these updrafts of air are visible to your keen eyesight, and you ride these up higher. You see other birds there. There are long-winged eagles there, and one of them comes over to investigate and talks to you and screeches at you. Can you speak with animals at all?
Just because I am it doesn't mean I can speak it. So without
So it screeches at you.
Yep, and I just do my best to ignore.
You ignore it.
I'm going to do my best.
You're a hawk, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't do it, buddy. It's going to end real poor for you.
So, so there's an eagle there, and it will attempt to slash at you with its talons.
Okay.
With a 14 to hit against a hawk, which will hit.
No, I'll have my ironwood.
So it doesn't hit.
No.
So it scrapes off your feathers.
Yeah, and in response, I will cast Blight on it.
Blight. Blight.
I'm busy. Fuck off.
So, Lewin, JC, Dersis and Stitch, you are in the city, and you are sort of looking at some of the stores, and suddenly it's like a Christmas turkey plucks, falls out the sky and lands on your feet, all trussed up.
Oh. It was honestly a choice between this and Firestorm.
Excellent.
And then you see these feathers sort of rain down on you slowly.
Well, I will pick up the chicken, the bird, sort of dust it off and go.
It all looks. It's like it's been it's been in the fridge for about 8 weeks, and so it smells terrible. The flesh is putrid and pustules there.
JC probably goes, see, that's what they make kebab meat from. With a complete deadpan face as he says it.
Well, at least I fed someone. Oh dear.
Can I insight how Lewin and Dursey currently look? Like, are they how green around the gills are they?
How do they look? Go on then.
Hold on. Lord's completely nonplussed. He's been around Lord Darcy and before him Boris for long enough that this isn't going to make him queasy.
It's making Dersius queasy that they got overcharged if this is what they ate.
But you can see maggots in it as well. They're starting to crawl out, and as you're standing there watching this, these feathers are sort of falling down on you.
Here you go, Lord Darcy.
Well, why would I want that?
Oh,
it's horrible.
It's just that you've got such a stronger stomach than me that you would know what to do with it.
Okay, and he takes it off and just kind of like throws it over his shoulder.
Very good.
Ow!
I think it was a hawk actually. Sorry.
And you can see it land on the ground, and then a couple of street dogs come on, and they sniff at it.
And they sort of go away. It's even too putrid for them. Otiog comes along. It's even too putrid for that either.
At this point, it's starting to just dissolve through the ground.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. There's a hole in the ground, and this thing sort of this thing just disappears, and even the earth spits it out. So, Dak, you are circling higher. There is a cloud of feathers in front of you, which is some of them are caught in the same thermal that you're on, and you're riding higher. And you see airships coming in. These are the Al-Safarin Union. These are the people who run the airships. And you identify one of the airships the airship that you came in from Imon. And on the deck of it, you see a very excited looking man with blonde hair, big bulging muscles, strange looking because he has one leg, which is a tentacle, standing there with a flail in his hands.
Good. I will relay to the others we have arrived and at which dock.
And he's jumping up and down and pointing things out.
Very good.
And as he jumps up and then lands down, he's wearing his kilt, and as he lands down, his kilt blows up, and you can see his nads have been very damaged over the years. You can see they've taken a bit of a hammering over time.
Well, I'm sure he deserved it.
And you see this airship come in and dock at the air yard. And are you going to? I assume you relay this to the others.
Yes, I will be relaying. I'm going to provide air support.
Okay, and you can see them, and they come in. They have to go through on the deck of the ship. You can see there's a pink cat. And they have to go through customs, and they see the cat change into a tabby tabaxi.
Good. I will relay JC's current disguise in case current JC has forgotten what previous JC disguised themselves as.
I might have to change my my colour scheme if he's tabbed as well.
And you can see the sadness in their eyes as they walk off into the city. You feel that you get the feeling that they are remembering the demise of their former comrade, Brick. And these people then disappear into the city.
I'm gonna carry on circling overhead, and I'm gonna sort of follow them street by street, but try and have like quite a wide pattern so that it's not too obvious I'm following them specifically.
Okay. Well, you can be quite high if you wish to be. You got excellent vision, and you can see there is somebody wearing an Elvis outfit. There is this hulking barbarian. And at one point, you can see him getting into an argument with a camel.
Who's winning?
Well, the camel spits at him, and you can see this barbarian. He headbutts the camel, and it just goes down as if it's been poleaxed. Legs splayed. They wander around, and they seem to be sort of going in no particular way.
As is our usual.
Yeah.
I will just keep relaying directions and where we are, and hope the others can find a suitable position to do what needs to be done.
Using oversight in our drone, or DAC drone, can we sort of follow the streets that DAC directs us down so that we're tailing but not going down the same path, we're going parallel streets?
Easy enough to do, yeah. Yep. and it is busy. The people you're following go to various areas, but then end up in the Suncut. Head towards the Suncut Bazaar. It seems to be the Tabby Tabaxi is in front.
Okay, I'm going to say they're heading towards the bazaar. We haven't got long. You need to do something quick.
Cool. Right, it's your plan, JC. Go for it.
Well, we need to either get myself away from the group, or we have to pause the time and try and figure it out that way. But we need to get JC away so that we can put the gold in.
I mean, I thought
If he's at the front of the... Yeah. If he's at the front, that could pose a problem.
So he's leading because he knows the lay of the land in Anchoral.
Using the directions we have, can we attempt to get in front of JC, and then we can find a street which is relatively empty, and then place a coin in a place that isn't obvious to your layman, but someone with sharp eyes would immediately pick up on it.
There was a lot of people around. I mean, you can run to get ahead of them because they're not making any particular speed. They're looking into the shops and things, and the boy's character keeps stopping and eating stuff.
Of course.
So easy can get ahead of them. If you put a coin down, who's going to put the coin down?
I'm going to let JC can do it, because he can put it in a place that most people wouldn't notice, but he would.
Yep, and I will use my invisible mage hand to move the coin about and put it down.
Okay. That would be a... so do a intelligence plus sleight of hand.
Intelligence plus sleight of hand. Okay, so if I do sleight of hand,
Yep.
which is a 21, and then it's the +4, isn't it, for the intelligence? So that'd be 25.
Well, no, what's your dexterity?
Oh, well, my dexterity is 5, so that'll be 26.
20. Got it. So your sleight of hand, you rolled 21.
Yes.
And then your intelligence is
4.
4.
It's a 19, so it'd be a 4.
Okay, so but that's an... So your dexterity is what?
And my dexterity is a 20, which is a 5.
5. And so you rolled. So that's a 20. Then you've rolled. What's the minimum you can roll though?
With a stroke of luck, that'll be 31.
But no, because you have no, it's not stroke of luck. It's what's it called? It's
I've got
talent.
Yeah, reliable talent puts it to 21 is the minimum I can roll.
Oh,
but
right.
with the level 20 thing I got with stroke of luck, I can turn that 10 into a 20.
Okay, are you going to do that?
If a 21 will fail it, I will do stroke of luck. If I knew that 21 would fail it.
You don't know.
More better.
This is too important. Stroke of luck, so that becomes a 31.
31. Okay. So what are you placing down?
It'll be a gold coin in an obvious place to get JC's attention to lure him away.
Okay.
Just so you know that's what that stroke of luck is.
So it can't be that obvious. Okay. So you put this in a crack. You seem to remember last time that you were here that you thought you were wary about being followed because you were back in Anchoral, and so you're looking around, and you remember looking around into the windows and things, so you know roughly where you looked. And so the old JC spots a gold coin, and would the old JC have gone for it, or would he have been...
He would have. He definitely would have. The amount of times I was saying, "Oh, is there anything shiny? Oh, shiny!" Okay. He would have.
Okay, so you go, and you just sort of sidle over to this crack in the wall where the gold coin is in, and you just help yourself to that coin.
Yep. And then obviously I'll keep laying gold coins to try and draw them away. You know, like, oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy.
Okay, well, he's not going to leave the others because he's with them, and he's directing them. So he's leading the way. There's a bit of a... They've stopped as Boris is discovered Kebabs.
JC, this is your opportunity. You've got disguise self, don't you?
Yes.
Why don't you disguise yourself as someone who looks as though they're in the veil and sort of hint to JC that you need to speak, but make it sure that past JC thinks that this is more done on the business of you're in our town. Come
here quickly, just you.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I will disguise self.
You know that there's a mark on JC. You know the Veil have got a contract on you.
Yeah. No, not the Veil then. Right idea, wrong implementation. Not a Veil person.
Klaus?
Yes. I'll try and think of it. The one that JC's affiliated with at the moment, with the group.
So you're affiliated with the class. It's only quite small in Ankorel. They have recently been getting bigger. There has been a new kingpin for the clasp called the Meat Man.
In fairness, that would make a lot of sense that that they would be contacting you because they'd be saying, hey, you're in a new town and you don't know what's going down.
Yeah,
Okay.
so disguise self as a member of the class, and I will get JC's attention, and I will say to him that we need to urgently speak to you right now on your own. It's 5 minutes. Come here.
Okay, could you
Equivalent.
make a persuasion roll for me, please?
Luck is on your side, apparently.
And so Boris is actually tucking into another kebab, and you could see Lewin getting a bit annoyed, but Boris is not having anything to do with it. Dak is enjoying the heat, and who else did you didn't actually have anybody else at that time?
Nope.
And so JC, you managed to sidle off into a side, so your old JC sidles off into a side passage, and he sees you there. So it says, "What you want?"
We need you to do us a favour. We're a new clasp here, building up. We're going to give you some money to carry for us. Just keep it in a bag of holding. You'll be fine.
Money, shinies.
Yes, lots of shinies. So, grab your bag of holding, please, and I will open up the portable hole, and I will shovel into it with Lewin's help and JC's help, the original JC. It was 20,000, wasn't it?
Well, you're going to get Lewin to do it as well.
Well, Lewin's with us. No, he's not. He's around the corner. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not. I am staying well clear of this.
No, it'll be Dirtius because we haven't seen Dirtius yet. No. Have you not disguised self, Lewin?
I do.
Well,
Just solo it, JC.
Okay. So
I'm just trying to get done as quick as possible.
Yeah, you see a burly, muscly-looking type, thick neck, about 6'6", dark tan with a big scar over his right eye, and you see the eye looks damaged as well. He just sort of steps out burly, and sort of just crosses his arms and just sort of heads over and starts picking stuff up. Although it's strange, he seems to be picking up less gold than you think with hands that size.
Yeah, and we quickly shovel 20,000 gold pieces into the bag of holding.
And so the other JC is... So how would the old JC have reacted to this?
He would have been like, motherload, I have money, I have lots of shinies. So he's like, grabbing it. He will probably try and grab more than he should. And in fairness, I know my old self, we need to get this done, it's fine, I'll let it slide. So they'll probably end up actually being slightly more than that, but it'll be going into his pocket personally.
Okay. So money is shoveled into that.
Yep.
And what do you say then?
Once we've got all the 20,000 gold pieces there, you'll know when to use this. Don't worry, it's fine. Thanks for the help. And then that's over to you, Lewin, as JC wanders back to the group.
So as JC wanders back to the group, the thick, muscular man doesn't seem to make any move. But as he's standing there, he is going to cast Modify Memory. But it's weird. You've seen Lewin normally cast with sigils and components, but this time, bam, it just happens. So, can I get JC in the past to roll a Wisdom saving throw, please?
So, JC, just do a Wisdom saving throw now, because I don't think your Wisdom's changed at all.
Nope. Dude!
So what? How are you modifying his memory?
So the memory is changing on this, that as JC was descending down, he did meet with a contact from the class, but the contact of the class didn't give him the money. He just said, be careful, the Vale have got a price on your head, and we're not yet strong enough in town to cover you. And then with that, the bodyguard came along to ferry him away, and JC returned with the single coin. He's got no memory of how the gold got into the bag.
Okay.
It's a little bit scary.
And he walks back just as Boris is finishing his third kebab. Boris lets out an enormous belch, sulphurous belch, and JC, you're there, and you've not been missed as you had wandered off on your little venture.
Yep.
And then they continue going until the Sun-Cut Bazaar, and from a distance you see them wander up and down and get accosted by Arthur Daly, who's now wearing a mohair coat, who has a barrow store in front of him with lots of little medals and medallions on. After about 10 minutes you can see him make a transaction with them and sell a couple of other medals and trinkets as well. And as soon as they've done that, he packs up and he goes away.
JC, big muscular man, offers you a high five with his big hands.
Yep. I'll offer up my little paw next to your big hand. Do we actually hit, or do my paw just go straight through?
It goes right through
it. And with that, I suggest that we beat a hasty retreat to back to the genies.
Okay, so you go to the genie's lamp, and back at the genie's lamp, Dak, you join them again?
I was going to say, once I know the transaction's complete, I will let everyone know the transaction's done. I will stop following our previous cells, and I will just watch Arthur to see where he disappears off to, whether it's back to where we met before.
He goes back to where you met before, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Once I know he's there, I'll head back to rendezvous with the others.
Yep. And you're back at the genie's lamp, and then do you meet up with Arthur, or are you going to leave him be?
Yeah, we'll meet up with Arthur.
Okay. And he gives you the 1,300 gold pieces. He gives you 2,000. So 3,700 gold pieces.
Yep, 3,700. Yep.
And he keeps the rest for himself.
Yeah.
And he seems very smug with himself. Again, he sees his minder there next to him, and then he shuffles off after the transaction is made, and JC, he's going off to pay his tithe to the Vale.
Yep. Well, gentlemen, that went surprisingly well.
It did. We just need to make sure the Vale get their cut of our 3,700.
And Lewin, you feel almost like a clunk in your brain as another piece, almost like a tumble on a lock falls into place.
Mm.
Well, remember, Dak, we've already paid all our tithes. So we went and saw the Vale before this took place to make sure they didn't get hounded or harassed, and I paid any fees needed.
Oh, so you paid the 550.
What he's missing.
You think now you have done all the things you needed to do. Let me just go through the time events.
Please.
So that was nothing to do with you. A note in Lewin's demiplane to Lewin the Magnificent. Seek the man over there, a stranger asked me to tell. Done that. 25,000 gold pieces in the bag. Where did it come from?
Or was it 25? We would have done 25. Now, I had it in my head it was 20, but we would have done whatever the amount we needed to do.
Messages follow the first. Don't be tempted by the baubles. And reverse the sands of time.
Good.
So you've done all those. So almost you hear, like in your mind, Lewin, there's almost like a clockwork machine ticking and moving.
Indeed. I always get the sense that there is a being which doesn't exist quite yet, but also does at the same time, who is quite pleased.
You may well be right on that. And you have done all those things that you needed to do, and now it's over to the old Waffle House to walk the walk that you did before. And you celebrate that evening in the Genie's lamp.
I have another one of my polygram at sunrises.
And at that point, the adventure is finished.
Hey!
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
you have saved Imon. You have closed the loop, but there may be some loose threads which never get repaired.
I mean, you never know. It might be one of the things that we do when the party gets back together at some point in the future.
And you hear in your head, Lewin, the voice of Phomos.
Ooh.
My mistress, my patron, Yasha is very happy. Time streams have been repaired. The machinations of Lolth have been thwarted. My Yasha has rewards for us. Well done. And then there's static. You know this is a sending spell.
Ooh. I will regale that message to the party.
And JC would do a toast to Phomos.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea.
And at that point, I will stop this adventure. And I would like you all to do, for me, perhaps for next time, an epilogue, what you'd like to do together, or go and see Phomos, or what you'd like to do.
I've been planning
to
this for the last 2 years.
Excellent. I am going to engage with my buddy first, and then I will follow up with everyone else on that.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Very well done, everyone.
Well done.
Was that 5 years?
7 years.
7 years. God, I can't believe that.
And we never did kill Dyson Brand.
Hey, you know, we've done Avengers Endgame. Now it's time for all of the individual ones. So, you know, it can be Dak.
So we can
Lack
do
of Mercy Tribe.
we can do the epilogue. The first part of it will be going to Singon, getting your reward there.
Cool.
And if you wish to do that this evening, you can do so. But I thought perhaps we'll start that next.
Yeah,
No,
totally.
I can't do next week, unfortunately. It'll be the week after. So you will go to Singon at that point, and you can. I mean, you're level 20. You can decide what you wish to do. Whether you will get rewards from various organisations, and how you wish your characters to then continue their level 20th in the future.
I have an idea in mind already, so I am perfectly happy to run that in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah,
Yep.
me too.
Congratulations, everyone!
Yeah.
And now I'm ready to go all the way back to level 1 and be scared of goblins again. Although, I think for some time, DM, who has masterfully run this adventure and put up with our shit for 7 years, has earned a definite chance to play for some time.
Yes.
Only a little time, because I've got some plans I've got a few plans of what we're going to do next.
Oh, okay.
And it depends really what some of your epilogues do as well. So although the adventure is over, we're now in the marriage phase of what's it called, where Percy and Vexalia got married. So it's it's still, things can still happen which may dictate what happens in the future.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But the main Waffle House story is over. Now it's all the vignettes.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Unless you guys decide to go and do something completely bizarre together. You never know.
Yes.
Like blow up some random eagle that's in the sky.
I've got a problem with that bird.
That's so funny that was the last era of combat for the campaign as well.
So well done, everybody. That has been a journey.
It really has.
And I remember Davey said right at the start he would actually write it all up.
Did I?
Yep. He did say that right at the start.
Have you been keeping good notes for the last 7 years?
It's going to be quite the tale.
It has been a very, very convoluted story.
I mean,
It's been wonderful, though.
Yes.
I can remember the rough outline of this. Wait, the adventure starts, the initial party gathers in Imon, we do odd tasks, we ingratiate ourselves with Dyson Brand all the way up to the betrayal, where Dyson Brand tries to open the gate in the centre of town to release Fordak and get his power, when the party is rescued by Brick, who then joins the party. We then continue on a series of quests, tracking down Dyson Brand, doing small work, until eventually it leads to the second invasion of Imon, which is the point that Lily sadly dies, and the party is thrust out into the wider world, at which point you pick up your wily wizard, and then the adventure continues on from there with eventually Lewin gets kidnapped and you trace him down.
Yeah. Oh, and the Spider Wars.
And the Spider Wars, that's it. Once you track Lewin down, you get pulled into the journey to save Singorn, and then the journey to save Singorn has been the longest arc of our story by far.
Oh yeah, that's been.
But in fairness, that's only because it's broken down into what I consider the 4 major arcs of that, which is the journey to Singorn arc, the Limbo arc, the post-limbo shenanigans, and then resetting the timeline arcs.
Actually, the first part of that was the Kaimal, which was the setting. That was the first part of that.
Yes, which was the rescuing Lewin arc.
Yeah, it was Kaimal and Singorn, because Singorn wanting the stuff from Kaimal so they could actually repair the Threshold Crest. Wanted the drugs.
So the question is, from when the party started till now, how much in-game time has passed, do we think?
10
About
months.
a year, isn't it?
10 months.
About
Okay,
10 months.
shy of a year.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a
We've
hell of a
almost gone through all the seasons.
Yeah.
Remember, we're in sort of just after summer now, because you picked up Lily just before the Winter Festival.
Yeah.
And just an F in chat for the memory of the fallen.
Oh, don't! I've got an entire thing for that.
We got Powen, then Fabius died, then Lily died, then Womble, then before Womble we lost
Ravgrit.
Yep. Then we lost. Well, we lost in quotation marks now because it's not entirely clear Boris. I'm quite looking forward to Boris returning in some way or form in the future, because that would be very funny.
I choose to believe he lived. Just because I was so fond of Boris.
I loved Boris.
I like to imagine that Boris is now in some otherworldly plane fighting in the pits of the Brass City.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Bazir.
But neither Jordan or Bazir are dead. They just retired to do
Well,
their
they
own
could be
thing.
dead by this point. We have no idea.
Well, Jordan, by the looks of it, went off, became the hand of Vecna. The right hand of Vecna.
See,
This is true.
I say this in the nicest possible terms. I always viewed that Baz was the sort of sergeant lieutenant and Jordan was the specialist, the special forces type. So Jordan's not the leader. Jordan's the one who he goes out and takes out like 6 people in a room to assassinate that one lord who was going to be a threat in the future.
The John Wick of Vecna.
Yeah.
And it was everyone turning against him after a genuine accident, which is what made him go to Vecna.
Well, that's to be fair, that's as character development goes. That's about as interesting of a story as it gets.
Yeah.
The joys of a natural one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, that courtesy of that stroke of luck, that was a natural one, that sleight of hand.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
because of my abilities, I made it a 31.
Yeah.
Damn.
It has been a roller coaster. But I say we've got the epilogues at the end, so you guys can say what you wish to do. Maybe as a team, get to. You will have a communication back from Singorn. Fomos is still around, so he can join in that celebration with you.
Good.
Excellent. I will share some of my epilogue with the rest of the party and some of the epilogue just with you, Mike.
Yeah, I
Fair
will
enough.
probably do the same actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll do it in front. We'll do it with everybody there, just because some of it will be done all together. You see.
Yeah.
Cool. Also, you can decide that you're going to go and chase that ancient dragon red dragon who was whose lair, whose domain you went to when the teleport went wrong. And you say there are some loose ends, but we can always tie those up in the epilogues.
I know. I am looking forward to Lewin, the escape from bankruptcy.
I'm becoming ever more indebted in bankruptcy to one cat.
It's going to be an episode of JC's epilogue, and Lewin's going to come. He's going to be completely bold, and he's going to go, "JC, we need to cook. we need diamond dust.
Cool.
Quick, get in my magnificent RV."
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I shall bid you all good night.
Yeah.
Okay. And salam. And
Salam.
And I do like the desert. And
Me too.
No,
so-
I like deserts.
so next campaign with me will either be, I think we need to make a straw poll, a straw poll if it's going to be D&D or it's going to be Dragonheart. And not Dragonheart, what's it called? Daggerheart, sorry. Daggerheart, so, which I'm quite keen to try once they've got everything sorted out a bit more. 5e is easy because we all know the rules. Well, sort
Yeah,
of.
there's something to be said for that. Yeah.
So, I'm not quite ready to move to 5.5 because I still think it needs another couple of years of.
So do I. So do I. I'm
Yeah,
not
I agree.
yeah, some of it's okay, but most I would stick with what we've got at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to just do another story arc, and you never know, that may go for another 8 years.
Here's hoping.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is a cornerstone of my week. I wouldn't miss it for anything.
Do you know
Yeah.
what? Very, very, very few campaigns go from 0 to 20, from 1 to 20.
I mean, I give it credit to the fact that the people here are the best D&D players I've ever had, but don't let my other players hear that.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank
But the
you.
fact that I've only literally just starting to
Can
get
you
the
make
hang
a
of playing
deception roll for me,
JC.
please?
Yeah.
It's more the fact that most weeks we play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That makes a big difference. I mean, I know there's been a few issues recently, but it's
You know,
we've tried to keep it going through thick or thin.
Yeah, I think I've only ever managed when you have a couple that I couldn't do.
Yeah, unfortunately I've had a few recently, but
Yeah,
we managed to
that's
keep
just
it going most of the time. We've had a little bit of Call of Cthulhu sort of adventures in the meantime, which are quite fun.
I think
Yeah,
the only change I think I would make, just in the sake of fairness, is we should have a slightly more regular schedule of break weeks for yourself, Mike, where one of us runs something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, the forever DM curse.
Yeah, the thing is that just slows down the main campaign quite a lot. So
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of just whatever works with
Yeah.
whoever is DMing, I should say, because it doesn't have to be you.
Yeah.
But you do put a fantastic amount of effort and thought into it, and
I put virtually nothing into this evening.
But it doesn't matter. The overarching theme is you've worked bloody hard for this campaign. And
Indeed.
Yes.
It's as I say, it's got. I have to say, most of it has been very organic. It's just been reactive to what you guys have done.
But that's how most games end up turning out.
Yeah.
I always have a rough guideline of what I'm going to do in my session, and then I adjust it to whatever the players do.
Yeah, well, I normally have an idea of what's going on in the world, and it has to react around what you do.
Oh yeah, I mean that.
So I mean, the things we don't realise is my. I think I've shown some of you my OneNote, my OneNote, which is just enormous, and it's just what people are doing, and if you're not there, this is what's going to happen, and then it's just you turn up and do something. How does everybody react to that?
Right, well, it's worked so well.
You say your OneNote is much more coherent than my one is.
I don't know. That's the most important thing I find is that if you record it, the session, you can go back and listen to it again. And you miss. I miss so much when I'm doing it.
It's one of those things where you don't necessarily listen back to every episode. I mean, I know I don't, but there have been numerous occasions where I've needed to go back and listen to a 20-minute section to remind myself something. Sometimes weeks or months later.
Yeah.
And that's completely invaluable.
Yeah, no, I listen to every one after I've done it just to make sure I've covered the bases. And because the other thing I notice quite often, I don't know why, is I find that when Mike's talking, I sometimes don't hear him. I don't know if it's a microphone, and I realise quite a lot that I sort of talk over him, and I don't know if that's the microphone or something.
Yeah, no idea. I mean, a lot of the time I'm just sort of spouting babble just to try and make things funny. That's it.
That's what I do.
I think that's a pretty common trend across our group, to be honest.
Yeah.
I definitely think it is on the note of it. I do think it's a microphone issue because I was listening to do the resume today. I was listening back to the first bit we had recorded, and there was a bit when they were offering Stitch the chicken wings, and I went nuggies like that. It's sort of to be a joke because it's a little kid, and I didn't hear it on the recording, so I do think it's a microphone issue.
It could be.
Oh, and here was me thinking you were just shouting out racial slurs.
I shall love you and leave you. I will stop the recording now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we can we'll carry on in 2 weeks. Cool. Well done, everybody. Blimey. God, can't believe it. But as I say, we've got to the epilogues now, so that's the fun bit. So you can say what you're going to do. Cool. Okay. I shall see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.